Okay, we're going to start with the nation. Tinubu orders police to end Rivers post-election violence. Lagos House of Assembly suspends Ali Moshood chairman indefinitely. Only collective efforts can stop corruption, President affirms. Kogi workers to get 72,000 naira 500 from this month. Growth in food production will break down inflation and stabilize exchange rate, says Wale Edun. Police probe stabbing to death of man by sex worker in Lagos. Council workers seek salary payment from first-line charge. And will the Supreme Court rules 2024 enhance justice delivery? Okay, which story are we going to start with?
Major headline. God will help us in Rivers State. In Rivers State. So the president has given the IGP marching orders to restore peace, law and order in Rivers State. And if you were online yesterday, you will see that Ikwere local government, Isiokpo, Emua, and Eleme were on fire yesterday. For whatever reasons, they were all, at least Ikwere was burning. That was the one I saw. The news says 4 of them had their secretariats touched, and they were, there was heavy gunshots around. And the governor went visiting. He kept saying he wasn't the one behind. The elections that happened had the AAA, the APP, winning 22 local governments, and the Action Alliance winning one of the local governments. PDP did not partake in the local government elections. The APC did not participate in the elections, and there were protests from their the party members across Rivers State, insisting they had gotten a court order to stall things pending a certain period. But the governor went ahead with the Rivers State Election Committee, the RSEC, and they conducted the election. So people are saying post-election is why all of this is happening. But the president has given the IGP orders to immediately restore peace, which is, of course, to secure the states. I'm just feeling for the people of Rivers State.
Yeah, but also, the police had withdrawn their men the day before. The day before the fire.
No. Since July, the police had sealed.
They sealed it.
Yes.
They sealed it.
Yes.
But remember, they said they shouldn't provide security for that election.
Elections, yeah.
The governor had said before that he had gotten wind when he was showing them that there's going to be trouble. Police left, and as soon as the police left, those ones attacked.
No, the police opened those. They had sealed it in July, and they went to open it ahead of them resuming, because he had sworn them in, the chairman in on Sunday. They went and opened it ahead of them resuming, according to Nation.
Okay, let's just.
So they had gone ahead to open the secretariats, and then this happened.
Yeah. Let's move on to other stories.
Yeah, so I have a story here. The Nigerian Air Force yesterday presented checks to 13 next of kin of dead soldiers. So the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, said the ceremony marked the activation of the Group Personal Accident Insurance Policy, GPAIP. And he said while earlier policies primarily focused on life insurance, we recognized the gap, and there was no specific coverage for those who had become disabled or injured in the course of duty. So he said today we take a historic step to bridge that gap with the activation of the Group Personal Accident Insurance Policy. He says this policy will provide compensation for bodily injuries, temporary or permanent disabilities, and even death. There is also going to be covering medical expenses incurred as a result of accidents, and it will be offering salary reimbursements if the personnel are hospitalized. So he said, importantly, the Group Personnel Accident insurance runs concurrently with the already existing insurance policies, but it's just going to be covering up with the gaps that the insurance policy doesn't cover. And the check is one of the first steps to the set of beneficiaries to address the welfare need. This is a step in the right direction. We need to find ways to make sure that the welfare package of people in the Air Force, people in the Army, people in the police is done in such a way that it brings back pride to that organization, and then a lot more people want to be a part of it, because their job is quite delicate. You can lose your life in the course of duty. Your family must be taken care of, yeah.
Okay, so I have the story with the Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale, was speaking yesterday at an agro-industrial processing dialogue event where he was saying that government's efforts at food production is crucial to drive down inflation. He was saying that according to him, food is a major driver of inflation, which when made affordable can drop inflation and stabilize the exchange rate that we all seek to have. So food is 50% of consumer price index, and that in fact that we would say that food is a core index, but it's not. It has sort of become the non-core because it has become variable, becoming unpredictable. But now, as they are putting more energy into food production, he believes that this will drive down and it will drive down the inflation and also help to strengthen the exchange rate that we all seek to have. And when that happens, private sector can then invest more in other various areas in our economy to strengthen our economy. So he was speaking yesterday in Abuja. He expressed confidence that the SAPS program, which will achieve its potential by driving Nigeria's agro-industrial development, modernizing the economy, adding that the program is a part of the president's macro-economic mobilization efforts to ensure that we strengthen the economy. So we'll see how that goes with the economy.
So a 48-year-old man identified as Okafor was stabbed yesterday, well, reportedly by a prostitute. His residence in Jakande Housing Estate. The police had taken her home the night before, and then she stabbed him. Well, in another paper, it said he didn't give her the money that she requested for. So she stabbed him, and she's in detention now. The police have they took his body to the hospital. He was pronounced dead on arrival.
Oh, died.
So she carried knife, go work.
Like
no, probably made it on site.
Maybe for
the house now.
The man house. I think the man house.
So when have you guys started speaking pidgin on this show? Just I've
been
gone for a while. I'm wondering if you guys have changed the format.
So you say she carried knife, go work. No, you asked me.
Yeah, but she started with the pigeon this morning. From her banter was pigeon.
Okay, no problem. All right, let's just.
You're mixing us up.
I'm just.
Everybody's
I'm just in case I've missed something.
No, you haven't.
Because my partner used to have a driver that used to carry prostitutes.
Oh.
Then they will be fighting outside.
Jeez.
Because he has refused to pay them.
Wow.
So I think it's such a bad...
Let's move on quickly now to the Punch. Naira for crude. FG panel proposes 6-month supply for Dangote refinery. Lagos begins trial over 2 doctors over patient's death. Oando, 2 foreign firms shortlisted to buy Trinidad's national refinery. Nigerians in Lebanon fault for federal government over evacuation claim. 2027 Obi Kwakonso Alliance proposal will fail, says APC. FG lists 7 states for Mpox, that's monkeypox vaccination. And Fubara camp opposes emergency rule as 3 killed and secretariats raised. Okay,
so our Nigerian company, Oando PLC, is among the 3 toply shortlisted companies in Trinidad to bid for the state-owned refinery, Petrotrin. This refinery has been shut down since 2018. It was underperforming. It causes a loss of about 2 billion annually. And the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago decided to find something to do about it and decided to sell it. You know, and I'm not excited about the story in Trinidad. You know how far it is?
I don't understand.
You know, but...
reach America first before you enter...
You know, there was one alleged that I heard about President Obasanjo then, that why we started refining outside. So anything that takes our crude outside instead of, making it...
I don't think he's taking crude outside. I think he wants to buy...
He
wants to buy...
For Petrotrin, for eventually our crude will find a way there.
Well, we don't know that. We can't speculate that. He's buying...
Now, my personal opinion, I share.
Right.
The story not excites me. I took it out of concern.
So, no.
Okay, Oando.
Okay, let's go in the short
carry my story.
When we come back, we'll try to continue with the English version of this show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.